Hi, everybody. Welcome to Quickie with Miss B. Today is...
You better say. It's been years. Get it right.
Thursday.
Talk out there. Oh, the joy. See, you left the last episode where you caused me living hell in pain and changed the episode to just be Watching John Hurt. Instead of I Need Help, it should have been called Watching John Hurt. Then you made sure the episode was extended. Why? Because it gave you more opportunity to what? Watch John Hurt. Then you went, and there's nurses that are out there listening to your pain. I think we should have a longer episode, and we should take part 2 and make it more about your pain.
So there you go. You're welcome, ladies. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, it was me. It was me in pain, so I'm sure everybody had fun.
And speaking of which, if you missed any of the previous episodes, please go back and check them out. And as always, thanks so much for joining us. So here we are. Today is Thursday. It is actually Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there who is celebrating Thanksgiving today.
If you didn't have your turkey ganked by a little old lady. Happy Thanksgiving. If not, remember, the receipt for you buying it doesn't matter to women. They don't care.
It doesn't matter because the little lady from Pasadena stole your turkey.
It was rolled in a parking lot by an old chick. She stole the bird. I can prove it. I have the receipt.
Oh my gosh. Do you still have the receipt?
No, but I had it for years.
You did? You hung on to it?
For years. I'm a Taurus. I will never let you forget.
I was just going to say, I'm surprised you didn't have that, like...
This is for...
Put it away in a file. In a cabinet. I have it.
I thought about having it framed. What is that receipt for? My day in hell. Provided by those two right there. I want them to always look up on that and go, is that still on? Yes, it's still on the wall.
Today we're going to talk about where do I sit. This to me I always think is funny. Like, it's Thanksgiving. Don't you just like pick a chair, pick a place, sit at the table and call it done? But I guess to be
What do you mean you guess? You're acting like this. You're acting like you're not an orchestrator for this. You are an orchestrator for this. There's not an Italian woman alive who hasn't already planned out the whole thing. You can't put Uncle Vinny next to Christine. He's always looking down her shirt. You can't do that. And we're not going to have Terry. Terry is not sitting anywhere near your father because the two of them are going to sneak out and just start drinking in the garage. I know how that. Oh, come on.
But you know what? I got to tell you, this goes back to when you're a kid, okay? Because everybody in an Italian family, you have a certain place where you're allowed to sit at the table.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm well educated.
I'm telling the rest of them. I know you know, but I'm just saying, I'm telling the rest. It's always, even till today, even till now. Like when people come over for dinner, like when our friends come to visit,
yep.
Eric sits in one spot, I sit in another spot. They say, you're welcome to sit at that spot or that spot. I give them a choice between two places.
And there could be 9, but you gave them a choice between 2. There are 2 available locations that I have not allocated to another human being. You may have one of the 2. I have given you an option. Yay.
Yeah. I didn't give you a place card.
Only because you didn't have time to write it. Because you would have.
Ooh, I wonder if I should do that for the girls' dinner party this year.
Oh, I'm surprised you don't tell the girls where to sit.
Oh,
that famous little phrase. Oh, I thought you'd enjoy sitting here next to smelly Tony. Here. Or I thought you'd enjoy here. It's like, why did you think I'd enjoy sitting here? That was Caroline's thing. I thought you'd enjoy sitting here. I used to always want to run up and go, translation is that's where you're sitting, and she doesn't care what you think.
Yeah, I remember one time somebody sat in my spot, and I'm like, could you not sit there? I told them there's 2 other seats that you can choose from, but just not this one.
You know what the best thing is if somebody grows a set and goes, no, this one's fine. Someone should go to your house and try that. Because the laughing you hear in the very beginning and the laugh you hear her doing right now has a cynical undertone, a demonic hell, because she's thinking right now in her brain she's going, oh, the death.
No.
The slow, painful death. If they literally went, hey, can you not sit there? There's 2 places for you. Oh, this is fine. And then go back to eating and dismiss you. Take a bite of food and look up and go, no, this one's fine. Then go back to eating and dismiss you. Oh, I would get popcorn. I'd be like, Eric, did you sit? Yeah, let's go to the couch because I don't even want to be around the table because I can tell you right now, that table is the dangerous place to be at. You and I, popcorn couch, will watch from there.
I thought it was very funny to watch Sam's boyfriend's reaction because we invited him to come over for dinner last month.
Yeah.
And so we're getting ready to sit down at the table, and he goes to gravitate towards where she normally sits. She says, no, you can't sit there. And he's like, what? She goes, you need to sit here. This is your spot. He goes, excuse me? She goes, no, we all have spots. And in that moment, I'm like, holy blank.
Oh no, you're not. You were really going inside, going. She learned something. She learned something.
She learned, but it was.
She learned.
She learned something.
You were a very proud mama, going. Look at the little girl. She can be taught. She learned, and Sam had that joyous fear, like, no, we have spots. And the joyous fear was also a wonderful experience for you because you're like, she knows what pain is. I taught this child what pain is. She didn't want the pain, so she fixed the problem for me.
See? So in those situations, a place card is not needed in my house.
Well, no.
Just saying.
No. Because dinner will be eaten in the wrong spot, and then dessert will be served.
Yeah.
And then the dog's dish will come out, and the pie will be dropped in the dog's dish. You'll go, I thought maybe you'd want to sit here, since you're sitting anywhere you want. Maybe you want Marshall's spot now, huh? Maybe you want the dog spot. Maybe you just decide Marshall shouldn't eat Thanksgiving. So, dessert served. I can see it now. Sam going, you're on your own, pal. Oh, no.
I'm not touching that one.
No. I know who she is. So, if I was you, if I was honestly going to be you and get through this alive, yeah, go eat the pie.
Just go over there.
Wait, you want me to sit on the floor with the dog's dishing the pie? If you want to make her happy, truly in her heart, happy, after the first bite, she'll let you come sit down at the table. But she'll still make you eat out of that bowl. But if you want to make her happy and have the forgiveness that you so want, you're going to need to go in the kitchen and take a bite of the pie.
Oh, and on that note, we need to take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B. If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check that out. All this week, we're talking about Thanksgiving manners. It's supposed to be tips for a great gathering. I don't know if you take our tips or ideas. All I can say is, boys and girls, you're on your own. So today we're talking about where do I sit, and specifically place cards, which got me thinking, John. So, like, if you had a bunch of people that were coming over for your dinner and you were going to use place cards, I can see you doing this. And if you know that two people, like, say we're socializing before you're, going to sit down to dinner, and you're picking up on people who seem to have good chemistry and people that don't have good chemistry, I could just see you putting like all the people that don't have good chemistry together.
Oh, you know me. You know me.
I can just see John waiting to put the place cards out after he's like assessed the whole situation with all the people that he's gathered.
Yeah. Find the one fork that has a bent tine. Little bent tine. Give that to the person who could never handle that. Not in a million years. And then take the person who doesn't tolerate anybody's stupidity and put them right next to the person. That way they can go, oh, what? Oh, that this one has a bent tine. You go, oh, well, I only have enough for. And this person goes in, it's a bent tine. I'm sure you could deal with it. I didn't ask you. Well, I didn't care. But why would you? You're at someone's house and they get it's a bent tine. Well, who cares? It's a bent tine. Here, use mine.
Lick the fork and give it
Lick
to
the
him.
fork and hand it to him and go, oh my, I cannot believe he's. And I'd be like going, who needs TV?
Yeah, your entertainment would be right there at the table. I can just see the whole thing going down now.
Yeah. Well, the entertainment has arrived. Right on time, too. How you like that? All right. It's fun time.
And seriously, do people really feel more welcomed knowing that they have a place card to sit at the table? I mean, really, what?
No, I think people feel a sense of completion, as opposed to going, where should I? I was always taught. I don't understand that part there. I don't get, because I was always taught. Doesn't matter anyways. You ask. So you look. If I was at your house, I would look at you and go, "Did you have a place where you preferred me to sit?" Because I already know what the answer is going to be.
Yes.
I already know that.
Here or here.
Yeah. You're going to go, well, these zones here have been indicated through the years as the guest zones. And you're the only guest here today. Sam sits there and Lily sits there, though they're not here. Once again, I repeat, Sam sits there and Lily sits there. These two areas are, it's like people think of an Italian woman given the seating arrangements as a lady or a man in the airline industry, where they're showing you the aisle. The aisle here is highlighted for your convenience with running lights across the bottom, okay? In the event of an improper stuffing, the salt will drop from the ceiling and you can sprinkle a little on. But only are you allowed to sprinkle salt and pepper. You don't ask for any other seasonings or you will be killed. And by the way, public service announcement, you are allowed to ask for salt or pepper, but don't put too much on because that's also an insult.
Oh, Pam, my sister-in-law, she learned that the hard way. I'm like, I said to her one time when she came over for dinner, I've never seen anybody love salt as much as she does. And she was salting like everything to death. I looked at her and I said, Pam. She's like, what? I go, what the hell are you doing? She's like, what? I go, you just emptied out half my salt container on your food. Like, what gives? She goes, oh, I know. I really love salt. I'm like, are you sure it's that, or are you just telling me I'm a bad cook?
There you go. That's what happens. So, word to the wise, boys. A couple of little generous shakes are considered okay. A little bit of pepper is okay. Don't ask for anything else. Never look at an Italian woman and go, so you guys got Mrs. Desh. As you say that,
Dash.
yeah, as you say that, just go, I'll take this to go. Okay. Yeah. Matter of fact, why don't I throw it at the car now and I'll just leave, okay? Because that's where it's going anyway. So, yeah. Don't ever ask for seasoning. Don't ever ask for seasoning.
You're not going to need that place card for Thanksgiving. No how, no way.
The other thing is, don't try to figure out what's in it.
No.
Just don't. No. Is that cinnamon? Okay, number one, what part about Secret Family Recipe did you not get? It doesn't matter. She's not going to tell you. And one asks you, is that a hint of cinnamon? She'll go, it's a family thing. Okay. At that moment, you still have to look down. Do you have two hands? Yes. Okay. That's lucky because you could have drawn back a nub. Okay. So walk away. You still have hands. Walk away. I always wondered why do people go, no, seriously. Oh, God. Oh, God. Have you never, ever eaten in an Italian house before? Obviously, you're new at this. For the love of God and your soul, stop. Nope. They got to fire off again. No, seriously, is that cinnamon? It's a family thing. Now she's giving you, look at the eyes. Do you see right here it says, you die. Each eyelid says you die.
Yep, that's what I call
read the signs. Nope. They're going to go, oh, is it nutmeg? That's it. And then when you get the smart little, that's it. It's nutmeg, isn't it? Yeah. That's when all the kids will literally look at you. All the kids will look at you and go, they'll give the children will give you a sorrowful look because they know there's not going to be dessert for a while. So all this gets ironed out. Mm-hmm. Kids know that. Oh, no. We're not going to get pie.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. It's going to be a while.
They're already upset because you fired off in the mouth. You know the kids want to go, don't ask. Shut up. Don't ask can we have pie. Who cares? It's good. Shut up.
Just stop it. And we need to stop it right here. Have a good day. Come back tomorrow.